Hey, now it's the clock tower.
Yay!
For real.
The cursed clock tower, even.
It's special. Oh, hello.
It says it can say the F word. Taking this rather leisurely.
You would say this regardless of how quick we do this. A speedrun would still get that line.
She's chastising us for exploring hell.
Sup, Ricardo? Where were you at?
I don't know.
Hey, oh God, Julius!
The hell?
Woo! He's fast.
And he probably has the running boots.
No, I bet both of them just jumped straight up the center shaft of the condemned tower.
They both had the grab boots, but Julius probably also has the running boots from, oh God, that screaming face. That
Yelling
is
very loudly.
Ah! Also, they didn't give Arikoto a proper running spray. Come on.
Yeah, that speed lines up with that animation, sure.
Yeah, because Julius at least looks okay, because he's an actual playable character. Spoilers. Oh boy.
So,
Medusa heads and a money door.
Let me tell you about the clock tower. We've just entered the clock tower. This is the only way in. We are also in the center, like the midpoint of the clock tower. For some reason, this clock tower has a split path right here, and half of it, like if you go the top path, you will reach the top of the clock tower in less than 4 minutes. If you go the bottom path, it's significantly more packed with actual clock tower stuff, but you're going through rooms almost in reverse, it would seem, and then you come out at like a one-way door in the Garden of Madness. And
okay.
Yeah, it's stuff like that, and having to make 2 trips up the condemned clock tower in a row that make me wonder what happened with this game. But
this sounded like it was a bit rushed on this chunk of the map.
Yeah, but regardless of that, I want to do the full clock tower, so we're gonna do the full clock tower.
Oh God! Prepare to fast forward.
I also noticed a money door on the way in.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm leaving that for later.
Big promise.
I'm nowhere near the amount of money I need for that, so...
Fair enough.
Yeah,
We're
later.
gonna talk to Hammer.
We're actually not talking to Hammer and Yoko too much anymore, mostly because, like, we're gonna get stonewalled with the, souls that we need to fuse new weapons. The 2 that hey, we got Corpse Weed again.
Corpse Weed!
Like, the next step in both the Greatsword and the, spear paths is the Valkyrie soul, which I mentioned was the rarest soul in the game.
You already passed and you couldn't get. Wow, that sucks.
Not just already passed it, but it's actually the rarest soul in the game. So, yeah, there is. I can get what I need in like the very, very final area, like to circumvent those requirements. But until then, we won't be upgrading our weapons any.
Ouch.
Yep. So anyway,
no Chrysogram.
Also, you'll notice
this was the other. Sorry, I think this was the other area that we needed the puppet for, wasn't it?
No, this is around where we fought Dario.
Yeah.
Oh, but this door is here.
Cheeky time.
So yes, I'm taking the back way in because I want to do the entire clock tower, not just 4 minutes and then having to retread the whole area.
I'm wondering if that was just that whole bottom area was supposed to be an exit, but
no,
like you said, the
why
map
would it
sounds
be?
wrong.
Like, where we are right now, look at it. There is no save point or warp point in the vicinity whatsoever. Why? What purpose would there be for coming down this way? It's not a shortcut or anything.
Yeah, like I agree with you. It is rather confusing.
Like
but
this,
it's like
this genuinely feels like when we actually get to it, that it's the actual start of the clock tower. Also, we do get to throw boomerangs. It's just an item drop and not the soul.
Huh.
I'll show it off later. For now,
oh god, a bunch of Yoriks.
Yeah.
York and York and York and York.
York and York and York, York. The Fleetman Soul is actually coming in very handy because it touches the ground where all the skulls are.
Yep.
I know you're there. I know you're there. You're waiting for me. There you are.
Always the birds.
And the skeletons. And the mimics.
And a Glock!
Here it is. Let's show off how good it is. It's got range. Are you dead yet? There we go.
You know what? Granted, I think the gun would actually be better if it was just double the...
Fire rate.
Yeah, like if you were... It looked like if you were jumping and shooting, it was actually faster.
Also, here's the boomerang.
Crikey.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
If you equip the skeleton soul, you can throw two. Hooray!
This feels like beta ideas for, Portrait.
No kidding. Like, why would a boomerang...
Maybe it was.
Why would a boomerang go straight forward? Like, that just looks dumb.
Well, not even that, it's just like how it acts. I'm like, it kind of feels like ideas they were testing for Portrait, but I also wonder what the time space was between the two games. Let me look it up.
I'd just like to bring attention to the fact that since the Flea Man hits the Katoba Pass twice because it's so long, and like the second hit just automatically does double damage because it's on the back half.
Well, they would have been developed at the same time.
Yeah.
The Japanese release date was August 25th, 2005 for Dawn of Sorrow. The Japanese release date for Portrait of Ruin was November 16th, 2006. So...
Yeah, it's like 1 or 2 years difference. This was still earlier. Also,
yeah, but...
You can imagine, like, you can see, right, why it would be weird to come through this room the other way. Like,
kinda?
What challenge? Like, this is
Yeah.
actually challenging, but, like, the Medusa heads...
Awesome.
If the Medusa heads are good at anything, they're good at helping you fall off of platforms. What challenge is there in going downwards?
Was that a rainbow slime?
Yeah.
Yes, it was. There's a lot of new enemies on this path. Doing very
Cape
tough.
Bright Slime.
Also, I am actually equipping the cut-all for actually the cut-all itself instead of just going through a door. Because it's nice to have just something to put in front of me if I'm, like, right near the edge of the screen in case of Medusa heads.
Is this a remix of something or no?
Not that I know of. I think it's just this game's Clock Tower song. And it's quite good.
I could have sworn I heard bits of, Hey, yeah. I could have sworn I heard something of Out of Time in it.
Maybe. And that's a heck of a mistranslation. Creates a space that inflicts spiritual damage. I don't think so. While it's in effect, enemies have their HP and MP reversed. That's what it is for this game.
That is... Huh.
Also, Medusa heads. Oh gosh.
Always the Medusa heads.
Please let me off of that gear.
Beware the power of math.
This one only gives defense, but I think it also makes, like, in terms of, like, elements, it makes you resistant to cutting type attacks, which is kind of neat.
Handy, but...
I could be wrong on that. I haven't taken damage on this playthrough.
At least on this attempt. That's a call is actually putting its work in.
Yeah. I'm actually... Okay, you can just solo that if you want, sure. It kept giving it invincibility frames. No fair.
This is my kill. Go get your own.
Fine. More imp.
Another imp.
I don't think that'd be any better given its effect you just said. I don't think it would do much difference.
Some souls can't level up. If I had to guess anything, like, if it does anything, it's probably it lasts longer per use.
Probably. It doesn't sound that great of a soul, so eh.
I mean, there are some enemies that, like, it brings the health down to almost nothing.
True.
Because they
don't have magic.
Yeah. For that one.
Especially, like, big golem armor things. So now we've actually joined back up, having completed the first half of the clock tower.
Yeah, that section was weird. I do agree with you, but I also feel like I think the intention was for it to be an exit and linking point. But you're right, there is some weird mappage going on there.
Yeah, like, there's no way that would actually... There's no way anyone would ever use that as a way out for any reason other than map completion.
Hell, I'm pretty sure you would end up skipping a cutscene if you went that way, because you wouldn't get the cutscene of the villainess going like, "Ha ha ha, you're a slow little bitch."
Well, you can put a cutscene trigger anywhere.
True.
This room is making me uncomfortable.
It's good
I
at
remember
that.
this. I think this room. I remember this room also being in Harmony of Despair. Yeah, it sucked there too.
The Puppet Master helps
I
a
think I
lot, but yeah.
Not everyone gets Puppet Master in that game.
No kidding. Go away, go away, go away.
Stupid little bastards.
Entering that, like, trying to avoid damage in that room and like, actually fight the enemies from that entrance is not the easiest thing, let me tell you.
Scale mail? I am pretty sure that's just ring mail.
It's better
That's the
ring mail.
lowest attack.
Magical ring mail. Fear the marketable plushie. Oh, and the bone skeleton.
It's our good friend.
Just love that little mini soba. That's such a weird attention to detail, and I love it.
Yeah. Also another point in favor of this being the second half of the clock tower. This would be the first time we see pendulums.
Oh, yeah. Which, oh boy, pendulums in a Castlevania game, that won't be a pain in the ass. Oh, hi, the
Seal.
new... And a new freaking eyeball.
Bugbear. Why is this what a bugbear
That's-
is? Who knows?
That's not a bugbear. I
It's
played D&D.
really not. It's really not. Oh boy, time to get a newspaper.
How many seals are there?
There are 5. The things I do
Okay.
to read the news.
It's not worth it! It's just ads!
But the ads tell me about fun monster things.
Yeah, better than real life newspaper.
The rainbow jellies are very aggressive.
They're called Tangeli for whatever reason. And I guess they have a
Yeah.
rare soul.
It's not that great. I think it's like immunity from poison or something.
This late in the
That
game
is
when you're not dealing with
that is
poison?
So,
underwhelming.
Yeah.
oh, no, they inflict poison, so you're still dealing with poison.
True.
Also, for map completion, I just poked my head into that room twice because that room is like another with gears of Medusa heads everywhere, and not what I want to go
Lovely. Man, these things are rude.
through. Mm-hmm. There we go. Double damage, because of course. Alright, there's the other half. We're gone.
The moon is still huge.
The moon is always huge.
Sadly, it's missing its rifle.
Meanwhile,
What?
huge pendulum.
In Castlevania 1 with the moon. Hello. The moon it had the clouds right in front of it in Castlevania 1 on the stairwell to Dracula. It looks like a crudely shaped gun.
I'll have to look at that.
I think there's a boss in our future.
Well, what makes you say that?